Part B. Directions. This part of the test consists of extended conversations between two speakers. After each of these conversations, there are a number of questions. You will hear each conversation and question only once, and the questions are not written out. When you have heard the questions, read the 4 answer choices and select the one, A, B, C, or D, that best answers the question based on what is directly stated or on what can be inferred. Then, fill in the space on your answer sheet that matches the letter of the answer that you have selected. Don't forget, during actual exams, taking notes or writing in your test book is not permitted.
Now let's begin Part B with the first conversation. Questions 31 to 34.
Ugh, I swear I can never seem to get started on these assignments. There's always something more important to do on my phone.
Tell me about it. That research paper on climate change is due next week, and I haven't even opened a single source yet.
Exactly. It's like this weird cycle. I tell myself I'll have plenty of time later, then suddenly it's the night before, and I'm pulling an all-nighter fueled by stress and questionable snacks.
The worst part is the constant anxiety hanging over my head. I know I should be working on it, but then I just don't.
Right? It's like my brain actively avoids starting anything that requires actual effort.
Have you tried any strategies to overcome it? I heard breaking down big tasks into smaller, more manageable steps can help.
That's interesting. Maybe instead of staring down the entire research paper, I could focus on just finding a few relevant sources today. It wouldn't feel so overwhelming.
Exactly. Small victories lead to bigger ones. Plus, once you get started, it can be easier to stay focused.
You know, I really do feel better when I actually get things done. It's just the initial hurdle of starting that seems impossible.
Maybe we can hold each other accountable. We could check in every day and see what progress we've made on our assignments.
That's a great idea, Liam. A little friendly competition might be just the push I need to kick this procrastination habit to the curb.
Sounds like a plan. Now, how about we put our phones away for an hour and actually crack open those textbooks?
Deal. Let's do this.
Number 31. What is the main topic of Maya and Liam's conversation? Number 32. According to Maya, what is a common consequence of procrastination? Number 33. Liam mentions a strategy to avoid procrastination. What does this strategy involve? Number 34. How does Maya feel about her current procrastination habits? Questions 35 to 38.
Hi, Ms. Garcia. Thanks for fitting me in today. I'm starting to think about my art history project, and I was hoping to get your advice on choosing an artwork to analyze.
Absolutely. That's a great time to start planning. Do you have any artists or periods you're particularly interested in?
Well, I've always been fascinated by the Renaissance. And of course, artists like Da Vinci and Michelangelo are just incredible. Maybe I could analyze the Mona Lisa or the David statue.
Those are certainly iconic works. But there's a reason they're so famous. They've been analyzed countless times. For this project, I encourage you to consider something a little less studied. There are so many other fantastic artists and lesser-known works waiting to be explored.
That's true. I wouldn't want to be repetitive. So, what would you suggest I look for in an artwork?
A good starting point is historical significance. Is the artwork representative of a particular movement or style? Does it tell us something about the social or cultural context of its time? Then, consider the potential for original analysis. Can you bring a fresh perspective to this artwork? Is there a unique aspect you can delve deeper into?
I see. It shouldn't just be about how pretty something is, but what it tells us about the bigger picture.
Exactly. Remember, a strong thesis statement is crucial for your project. This statement will be your central argument or idea, and it should tie your analysis of the specific artwork to a broader historical or artistic context.
Okay, that makes sense. This is actually getting me really excited. I think I might focus on a period like the Baroque and see what hidden gems I can find.
Fantastic. Don't hesitate to come back with any further questions as you narrow down your choices and develop your research plan.
Number 35. What is the main topic of conversation between Alex and Ms. Garcia? Number 36. Alex expresses initial interest in analyzing a work by a famous artist. Why does Ms. Garcia advise against it? Number 37. What does Ms. Garcia suggest Alex consider when choosing an artwork for his project? Number 38. Ms. Garcia mentions the importance of a strong thesis statement for Alex's project. What is the purpose of a thesis statement?